All right, what's good, people? Here we are. This is the Market Sauce video. It won't be posted on Snapchat no more. You'll have to come to YouTube. I'm gonna be outreaching more people, and thank you for migrating if you're here from Snapchat or Instagram. I've been posting these videos for a while, just kind of giving insight on my accounts and a little bit, just a little window into my life of how I make my money and how I, get stuff going. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are wondering on what I do and how I make my money and stuff and, whatever else. So here we are. This is the Fidelity account that I've been, I'm heavy on leveraged income funds. I have, like Yield Max funds, Defiance, Curve Investments, a whole bunch of companies, Round Hill, a bunch of those ETF companies. So here we are. We're down $58.89, 0.34% today. The markets are down. We did a little bit worse in the markets. As you know, we're in leverage ETFs. What do you expect? It's just part of the game. We did get paid, so the account is almost at 14K, which is nice. We're almost back at what we kind of were at pre-market. It was December. And I really kind of laid off depositing money into this account. Just been working on my other Chase account. But now I'm getting back to it, and I want to grow this account just because I have the margin loan out on it too. Definitely want to get that paid off as soon as possible. But we're going to go over the balances now. So here we are. We got paid from one of my funds from Yield Max, MSTY, that goes off of MicroStrategy, I believe. I have 400 shares of that in this account. I got paid $948 from it yesterday, which is really good for the month. I mean, it's ridiculous. I took all the bank's money pretty much and put that into that fund. And, you have to buy other funds as well to back up these funds when the market goes down, which is why my account is not that down. You're not going to see outperformance really in a down market unless you have a lot of put options or, stuff like that to hedge and back up your account. But here we are. Let's go over this. So we're at 65% pretty much account equity, which is good. We don't have that much out on the margin loan no more. We have a strong margin buffer. We have a 60-40 percentage right now, or it'd be a 65-35 percentage, something like that, I believe. Margin buying power is 11.5, which is good. We're up 3,000. Non-margin buying power is 34.66, so we're up 9.11. We were at 2,700 or 2,400 before, I believe, this payment, which, it did get really low at one point. I had to add $1,000. I didn't get margin called, and I don't think I would have. I still had like $1,000 margin buffer between this. Between the net house surplus call. That was when things got really bad, but I did not get a margin call, and I really don't think I would have. But I did add, I think, $1,000 to my account, which did help, or like $800. But what are you gonna do? You got to protect yourself. We only owe the bank $53.45 for last month's cycle, $2.90 a day for using the bank's money, at a 12.5% interest rate. On some brokerages you can go and negotiate. Might be all brokerages. I'm not sure. Some are firmer than others. I know with E-Trade you can go back and forth a couple of times and negotiate rates down. I'm not sure how you really do that, but it is something I'd like to get into if this was a bit higher. But I only owe the bank $53 and I'm making $12.60 a month. This doesn't bother me too bad. We're at 21,239 with margin. We owe the bank 7,400. As you see, we have 854 deposited. It was originally the 944, but I took money and bought a fund. I bought MST from Defiance. MST goes after I think they run call cover credit spreads or something like that with options. But yeah, like they aim for like 150% to 200% of MST's daily price or MicroStrategy's daily price. So you could do the math on that, run options on it, do whatever you want. I'll bet it for the income though. It's a weekly paying fund, so it's just something I'd like to get into. But I also own a bunch of other funds to back up, the volatility of it, in a sense. So yes, that is all for today's market sauce video. Yeah, we're just going over. Got paid from MST. Yep, that's it. So we're not outperforming yet. Just a bad day. What are you gonna do? But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe to this. I'll be posting a lot of videos. I'll be going over a lot of videos in my course. I'll be adding a lot of videos to my course as well on how to use these ETFs, how to apply them to an account. You can schedule a call from my WAP course. Link will be in the description as well. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next Market Sauce video on Monday.